$998, $999, $1,000. Wow!
There's only one thing I like more than soft Kleenex tissues. Money!
Consider the number of times you've used a facial tissue in your life. In your home, at your job, or maybe from the pocket packet you keep with you while battling a cold. Tissues are convenient to keep on hand and are used regularly throughout the world. In America, the connection is so strong that when somebody asks for a tissue, they often say, "Pass the Kleenex," regardless of whether it's Puffs or Scott or some other brand. Kleenex has become deeply ingrained in American culture as the go-to facial tissue for battling colds and defending against germs. But how did Kleenex achieve such widespread recognition and become synonymous with facial tissues? In this video, we'll get ready to explore the fascinating history and cultural impact of the Kleenex brand in America, shedding light on why buyers started referring to every tissue as Kleenex. In 1914, the outbreak of World War I caused cotton shortages in both Europe and the United States. A substitute was urgently needed for surgical bandages used on World War I battlefields and in hospitals as well. Ernst Mahler, Kimberly-Clark's head of research, rose to the challenge by inventing a crimped cellulose wadding called Cellucotton. He made the trip to Washington, D.C. and was able to persuade the American Surgeon General that Cellucotton would be the perfect replacement for surgical cotton bandages in the treatment of war-related injuries. Mahler also invented a flattened version of Cellucotton that was remarkably thin for its size and kept its shape like a piece of cloth. He suggested this product could be used as a filter in gas masks. The new Cellucotton was placed inside of the respirator-based gas masks that soldiers were forced to wear on the battlefield, where it helped clear toxins from the air and saved countless lives. But after the war, Kimberly-Clark had to find other uses for its product, which meant enormous stocks of unused Cellucotton piling up in warehouses around the world. To deal with this surplus, in 1924, the Kimberly-Clark Company introduced the first tissues made specifically for use with cold cream and branded that under the name of Kleenex. The name probably originated from the term cleansing, shortened to clean, with a capital K and the X borrowing from Kotex. Initially, Kleenex was promoted as a means for women to remove cold cream, and it gained popularity among Hollywood and Broadway stars for makeup removal. With the help of celebrity endorsements, Kleenex sales continued to rise steadily. The world of facial tissue was unexplored until Kleenex became a pioneer by providing a clean and practical way to remove cold cream. One of the most notable features of Kleenex tissues is the unique pop-up box design introduced in 1928, which dispenses one double sheet at a time. With this design, tissues can be retrieved with one hand without holding the box in your other hand. The product stayed the same until Kimberly-Clark Corporation, the company that makes Kleenex, received multiple letters from consumers mentioning that they had used their product as a disposable handkerchief. In 1930, after doing some further research, the firm changed the way it was advertised, positioning Kleenex as the handkerchief you can throw away. It was no longer just a product for ladies, it was now available for men and women, young and old. Kleenex sales increased in the first year of this redesign campaign, confirming the belief that the customer is always right. Kleenex tissues quickly gained new appeal as a hygienic and convenient disposable alternative to using cloth handkerchiefs for nose blowing. To encourage widespread adoption, Kimberly-Clark astutely marketed Kleenex with the slogan, "Don't carry a cold in your pocket," emphasizing the risk of spreading germs associated with reusable fabrics. This message resonated particularly well with mothers at the time. Through single-use tissues, Kleenex reduced the hassle of sending kids to school with both clean and soiled handkerchiefs. Mothers appreciated how the paper product reduced the spread of communicable diseases by offering children a sanitary way to tend to nasal needs without the risk of contaminating others. With targeted advertising that emphasized the hygienic effects of Kleenex over handkerchiefs, Kleenex steadily replaced cloths as the tissue of choice for nose blowing in American households. The business received an inflow of customer letters suggesting different uses for Kleenex. In the 1930s, the company launched the Kleenex True Confessions campaign, asking customers to share their true stories about their Kleenex encounters in exchange for $5. Ads soon featured quirky yet genuine anecdotes such as "I keep the conversation clean" and "No more wash day blues." This engaging promotion showed how Kleenex tissues enhanced people's lives in funny and emotional vignettes. Crucially, trust was built through real-life stories from real customers. Through such fantastic branding and marketing, Kimberly-Clark's Kleenex brand of facial tissue became so well in American culture that people referred to all varieties of tissue as Kleenex, regardless of the manufacturer, and still do to this day. People persist in using the colloquial term Kleenex despite the corporation having trademark protection. Kimberly-Clark encouraged the Kleenex habit by promoting the placement of tissue boxes in every room of the home, as well as in vehicles, where a special chromium holder could be installed under the glove compartment for convenient access. When World War II erupted, wartime rationing of materials limited Kleenex production. However, the brand once again rose to prominence on the battlefield as Kleenex tissues were widely used in field dressings and bandages to treat injured soldiers. By the post-war era of the 1950s, Kleenex had firmly established itself as America's favorite disposable tissue brand. As tissue products became more and more popular with consumers, rival companies entered the market seeking to differentiate their products and gain share from Kleenex's industry leadership. Competitors like Puffs or Scott Paper used a range of strategies such as lowering prices, making quality assurance claims, and highlighting improved attributes. On the international stage, Kimberly-Clark expanded Kleenex tissue manufacturing beyond just North America. The brand's production footprint grew to include facilities in Europe and elsewhere globally as well. By broadening its geographic presence, Kleenex established itself as a premier tissue brand with a global reach. To take on the increasing competition from recently entered markets, Kimberly-Clark actively pursued creating marketing approaches for Kleenex. The company expanded its advertising reach in 1954 when it signed on as the official sponsor of the hugely popular television show The Perry Como Hour. During the 1960s, the company pioneered the successful tactic of running tissue commercials during daytime programming in addition to evening slots. Kleenex also made use of the kid-friendly Little Lulu comic strip, which Marjorie Henderson Buell had drawn for the Saturday Evening Post back in 1935. Little Lulu was a great fit for the Kleenex brand and made appearances in film shorts and television ads, which helped make Kleenex more widely known. The brand strives to leverage strong consumer understanding and insight to continuously provide the utmost care and comfort to its customers. With this belief and a pioneering spirit, Kimberly-Clark enhanced Kleenex with innovative product varieties. Space Saver compact tissue packs were launched along with smaller purse packs and junior sizes. In 1967, customers first saw the new upright square tissue box format Boutique. Looking to further differentiate the brand, the company then released the first scented tissue under the Softique label. Nowadays, Kimberly-Clark offers a variety of tissues in response to evolving customer needs and preferences. One such product is the Ultra Facial Tissue, a 3-ply product with a surface treatment that is widely regarded as the softest facial tissue. To enhance relief from colds and flu, Kleenex launched the Cold Care lineup, including Ultra, Lotion, and Menthol varieties designed to ease common discomforts. Kleenex has set itself apart by anticipating the needs of customers, making a difference in their lives, and helping them to best take care of themselves and their families through simple yet innovative everyday products. Let's also note that Kleenex is celebrating its 100th anniversary in 2024. This brings an end to our study of the brand's fascinating history and cultural impact. Kleenex is the #1 popular facial tissue brand worldwide, available in more than 150 countries, which is a tribute to its lasting history. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like, give it a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well if you wanted more fascinating stories like this one. Until next time, thanks for watching. See you next time.